What is up, people? I am using the colors are not right here. This is not frame rate. Everything looks funky, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm using this Android tablet that I got pretty cheap, even though it has 24, supposedly, ostensibly, gigabytes of RAM. Anyway, I always do everything with my iPhone and my iPad, so I thought I would branch out a bit. Asahi Namabiru. Asahi Draft Beer, which I mean, it's in a can, so yeah. Marehu. Why is it Marehu? F with a circle around it. Oh, Fortune Phoenix since 1986. I don't know the details, and I'm not going to read. Look at all that. You want me to read all that? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. That's not my job. It actually is. That's why I'm not going to do it. So, art. That's oldest daughter, youngest daughter. Soon I'm gonna be rich because that stuff's gonna sell for like crazy money. Just watch this space. I made a video today randomly on my bicycle, just saying, "Hey, I went to my wife's workplace. She's a nurse, so her boss is a doctor. She works in a private clinic, right? That's why." And he had asked her to ask me to help him to brush up on his English. So, I mean, he can speak English, kind of, to brush up on his English so that he could feel more confident and have a better idea about what to say when he's talking with some guys he knows from going to the gym. And they are Americans and they play American football. So I said, actually, no, I don't want to do that. And my wife said, I can't really say no. And then I was like, well, maybe my friend could go and do that. I felt awkward because it's like meeting with my wife's boss. It sort of connects too many dots. And I don't know, politically speaking, I felt like it might make for awkward situations and a lot of pressure on me, because what if he doesn't like me? What if he doesn't like the way that I present? I don't know. In any case, despite the fact that she's quite shy, she was like, no, it's fine. Just come on over. And I was like, and she's like, because I can't really say no. So I said, fine, fine. And multiple times over the course of the last like week, she said, I'm sorry, please, like she got it. I didn't want to go. And it wasn't because of, I'm happy to meet new people and that, but it's like, I didn't want there to, I just didn't feel like it was worth it because there's too much risk involved with like, I don't know. Anyway, I went, and it went really well. He really liked me. It was funny. Blah blah blah. He was not quite the way that I expected him to be. He was quite. He's a. I won't say much. He delivers babies, and that's all I'm saying. And his dad did it too, so he's kind of following in his dad's footsteps because he's the oldest son. Hardcore fans of this channel might be able to read more into that, but only the hardest of the core, corest of the hard. Because I made that video private post haste. I don't even know if that's English correct English anymore. I don't know. One, yeah, just leave it. So anyway, it was fun, and he asked me all these questions like, "Well, I need a nickname. What should my nickname be?" And I said, "Mate, your nickname should be your nickname. Like, what do you want people to call you?" But he was trying so hard to accommodate, you know, the guys that he's hanging out with. I said, don't try too hard. Just whatever works for you. Like, if you want this to be your nickname, fine. Like, you have an opportunity to make your own nickname because that's not usually how it works. But they asked him what's his nickname because his Japanese name's a little hard to pronounce. I don't know. Anyway, like, it went really well. It was kind of a one-off thing. He's fine. He doesn't need me. And so I was trying to go home, and he's like, "Well, you're here. You should come and say hello to everyone and stuff." So I said, "Okay. What am I gonna say? No." So I went upstairs, and I mean, he's supposed to be super busy, but whatever. I mean, it's the clinic is his name, clinic, right? But so I went upstairs, and there's like, he works with like, I'm not exaggerating, 20 nurses, and I won't say they're all. I'm just not gonna say anything. 20 nurses. Man, political correctness is just like, maybe I should just say it. They're all hot. They're not all hot. And that's, relative anyway. He was kind of hot. What do you want from me? No. But my wife was hot in her nurse outfit. And I was like, dang, can you just come home in that sometime? I didn't say that, but I probably should have in front of everyone. Because, yeah, would have started a whole conversation. But I'm just going off on tangent upon tangent. That's like, I don't know where we're going to end up with that. The point is, I had to say hello to like everyone there. And, Japanese style, oh, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for everything you do working with my wife. I appreciate it. In the future, also, thank you for your kindness. That kind of thing is really hard to translate because it's a cultural thing that you just kind of have to say. And the doctor was like, dude, only Japanese people do that. And I was like, dude, I've been here 20 years. I bow when I talk on the phone. And he's like, oh, ho, ho. So I don't know. I don't know. One of the ladies she works with looked at me they all met me, not all, they almost all met me for the first time and said, ooh, ikemen, which means, oh, he's so handsome or whatever. And I said, first of all, I don't personally think that because I won't go there. But anyway, I said, well, you just keep reminding my wife of that every day. She said, ah ha 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 ha. And we took a photo. It was my idea because I'm never around, when she's working with her nurse garb on. And plus, it was my first time meeting the doctor. So the three of us took a photo, and they both look great. And I just look like Fatty McFattikins had a baby named Fat, 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 Fat. It's like worse than whatever I just did. My eyes are here and my chin is, I don't know what happened. It's like the whale setting was turned on my phone and I didn't recognize it. It's bad. I even went into like the app store and online to just to see if there's anything I can do to make myself not look so fat. Because basically my eyes are closed and it looks like it's just my face is so fat that it's causing my eyes to scrunch up like whatever dogs those are that do that. And I mean, yeah, I could stand to lose probably more than 20 pounds, but this photo, which I'm not putting online, is wow. Oh, it looks like that, right? So I might as well have because I just I don't know. Anyway, I hope everyone forgets that we took a photo because those apps don't do any good. What was that? So yeah, I was on my bicycle on the way home. So the doctor paid me with not money, but a box of beef, like very thinly sliced, high quality, basically Kobe beef, right? So if you know about that, this probably that box of meat cost about $150. If I had to guess, it's crazy expensive. Like one steak, it's nuts. And my wife, she's like, well, just do whatever you want with the meat because, I was the one who spent the time with him, but it's like her connection. Just let's eat it together. But I did take a little bit and I cooked it over, yeah, and I ate it and it was so good. Thank you, bovine animal. I don't want to misgender you for your life. I actually do mean that. I do think that's a good thing to say thank you, but I don't know. I'm just gonna piss someone off regardless. So, um, I'm not a bit. Oh, I told him just as we were finishing because I knew he was planning to pay me with meat, which he totally arbitrarily decided. But I get it because it's awkward to give money to somebody in that kind of a situation. I really do get that. I said, well, actually, I became a vegetarian not too long ago, but my wife will really enjoy that, so it's totally cool. And he was like, and he couldn't stop talking about it because he really believed me. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he expected me to be quite. We got a live one here. And so apparently he went into into the break room and I keep not drinking the beer and then I just moved it around and it sort of overflowed a little, so I better do something. Anyway, he was talking about it like apparently nonstop after I left. So I came home with the meat, and here we are. Oh, so I was riding my bicycle, and I thought it might be fun to try to make a video, and I might put something in the corner here, right? But the sound is really bad. So I'll look into it. But and I was just riding my bike and talking about everything I just talked to you about, and then suddenly this old lady, she's probably like 80 years old, no exaggeration, just casually rides her bicycle through the stop sign, and I'm like, "Ha," you know, and she's like, "Ding ding 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 ding," and I'm like, "What the what? Yo, biatch!" And I rang my bell, and I was like, ringing my bell, and I made my camera go like that, and then I was just talking about how it's not an innocent, cute thing. An old lady running a red light. She's the little old lady from Pasadena. No, because I have kids in this neighborhood, and I try to keep a good relationship with everyone, and no one's gonna forget this face. Like if I yell at someone, they'll never forget me. Their children's children will know me. I mean, even if I'm dead, which I will be, you know. So I have to be really careful. But this is where my kids are. They're gonna be going to school on their bikes and walking and everything, and like you can't be just running red lights like it's no big deal. Running stop signs like it's no big deal. And so I was like, "Why are you ringing your bell?" That's it. I'm going after her. I'm gonna get this old lady. Not get her. I just wanted to say, "Hey, look, that wasn't cool. You do realize you had a stop sign, because if you don't, you best recognize. And maybe don't do that anymore, because next time, what do you think might happen?" I don't know what I was going to say. And then I was just talking about how when you really want to be scary, the best way to do it in Japan is to speak uber polite Japanese. And don't use any like expletives or profanity or yell. Just be very cool. Kind of like Snape, basically. I don't know how polite he is, but kind of that cool demeanor in Harry Potter. But then you're just like 3 levels or 4 levels more polite than you need to be, and then it's just like, okay, something's off here, and then people recognize, okay, I'm in trouble. And that's how I want to do that. I want to learn, because if a foreigner can do that, it's even scarier. Because Japanese people do this to each other. They'll be like super polite, which actually means I super don't like you, or I'm really mad at you, or whatever. I love that. I got to work on it, because it's like passive aggressive grammar. PAG. PAG! FTW. What? Oh, my head. 13 minutes. Did I have anything to say? So I tried the meat. Oh, I didn't find the old lady. And I'm calling her old lady because she sucks, because she ran the red light and rang her bell at me. And people will do that, by the way, like that. They'll like run a red light and be honking, which it could just mean, look out, I was bad, or whatever. Like my brakes don't work, or I'm in a hurry, or something. It's not like she was necessarily saying I'm the dumbass because I didn't stop for her. I just dodged her, like she's like riding like this, but it's a stop sign. Stop. And well, okay, there's nobody there. I don't care. But I was right there, and I had to go around her. So anyway, I don't think I'm making my case very well here. Whatever. The meat is delicious, and let me ask this question, because nobody's watching now, so I don't know why I'm asking this question. Do you think that I should put it at the beginning? When you look at a cut of meat, if there's a lot of marbling, do you think that means it's good meat or it's low quality meat? Because in Japan, a lot of marbling is generally considered a good thing, because it makes it juicy and flavorful and easy to cook. So yeah, maybe I'll put that at the beginning of the video, because it's dumb to put it here because there's nobody watching now. And the old lady, I said something in the video like, "Well, I should have rammed her. We'll be one less old person in Japan." Whatever. I mean, you can't hear it, so it doesn't matter. I really want to just sell my video games. I'm just overwhelmed and I'm sick of it. And it's like everything's just going to stop working, so screw it. Digital's going to stop working. Physical's going to stop working. Physical's forever? No. Digital's forever? No, nothing is forever. You will die. The games will die. Everything's going to die. So buy. Buy what you can enjoy now, or share it with others. Enjoy it and then move on. Collecting, as much as I love it, I really enjoy it, is like I'm realizing kind of a, I don't want to say it's a stupid hobby, but when it comes to video games, I'm moving in that direction at least. Not to criticize anyone else because you do you, right? But for me, it takes up space. I have so many physical games. I don't even know if they work now because I haven't played them. For I can't. I have thousands of games, physical games. It's not like I can every day just put in like 13 games, test them, make sure they work. Hi, next day 13. 10 days, that's 130. 100 days, 1,300. 1 year, we're looking at about like what? I don't know, less than 5,000 games. That's not everything. So what? It's duh. Stop talking. Thank you for the nice shout out video you did, Nick T. Wolf. And I don't know why, but whenever I think of or say your name, Nick T. Wolf, I think of. What do I think of? I don't know. Never mind. Anyway, thank you. And uh, early onset dementia is no joke. So please support your local charity or something. Art!